Hello, everybody. So I am in a sea of hanging baskets right now, and that's because I'm in my greenhouse. So I thought I'd give you guys a short greenhouse hanging basket tour, I guess, is what I can say. The lighting's a little bit weird, but I'm going to try to make it the best for you guys. So let's just get into it. So here's kind of a little bit of a side view of the hanging baskets in this greenhouse. And they go all the way up. And yes, there is a light in here because I like to have a little bit of supplemental light here in the winter. So, yeah, they like it. Got some awesome plants growing. We're not going to get into the humongous anthuriums like right here. That'll be a completely different video. But first off, we have this little beautiful focus Peperomia prostrata. Love those. And then my Hoya serpents that you guys seen during plant miss. And that was such a success. I was so happy to do that. I can't wait to do it again. And then I got to step back for this one. That is Hoya macrophylla, maybe like albo marginata or something like that. And it's got a little bit of sun stress going on. See the purple? And then I have a few orchids hanging. Like this is an orchid. There's a Vandaceous orchid back there. And then more orchids right here. This right here is an orchid. If you guys want names, let me know. I'll put, give me a timestamp and I will. There is a Hoya Hindu rope. One of them. You guys seen me haul one of those at the Lowe's during plant miss. Another orchid. Another super cool orchid right here in front of me. This is one of my favorites. This is actually Bulbophyllum phalaenopsis, and these leaves, as they mature, get humongous. Another sweet little orchid hanging right there. So there is the second Hoya compacta, or Hindu rope, and there's an air plant hanging out one there. There is my Hoya Mathilde, and Miss Mathilde needs a drink. Because if you can see how I can see the veins in that, that means she's ready for a drink. So I'll get her watered here soon. And then we got all kinds of orchids. This is a super cool one. It like wraps around that stick. That is an orchid. That is an orchid. Isn't that neat? And then we've got the Burtonii affiliate or whatever it is. I never know. With some sun stress going on, and I love it. And we actually don't have any blooms right now, which is surprising. Yeah, it happens. And then the mistletoe cactus. Everybody's like, I hope you got that. I hope you got that. Well, I got it. So I got my mistletoe cactus. So this, oh, and there's another. I have two Peperomia prostratas back there. There's another one back there. And this is just not all of the hanging baskets. There's more, but this is just all I'm going to show you a few today. Hoya Carnosa, Princess, Queen. I think it's Prince. I don't know. And see how, and it's not picking up on camera, but there's so much water buildup on these things. I have ordered a water filter, so we can stop doing that. And then this is my Exotica. She is crazy and humongous, and she's getting ready to get a haircut. Then we've got lots of string of hearts. Like there's a hanging basket right there, and there's another one right there. But yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this. I love my hanging baskets. It's a great way to take up less room. There's a giant anthurium leaf. We'll go over those later. Okay, that'll be another video. But I love these Peperomia prostratas, and I think it's picking up on camera finally. Look at that red stem. Isn't that beautiful? And then this was cool. It's got a little bit of sun stressing on it too. I love it. Love it! I can't wait to get these compactus to grow. But yeah, this is just kind of a work in progress, I guess I'm trying to say. Because I'm gonna have to come up with a new system, because there just really is not enough room in here, and nothing is focusing. There we go. Camera problems, guys, camera problems. And I love all my hanging baskets. I really love this pot, actually. It's a hanging pot. I bought it at a nursery. Meant to put orchids in it, but then I put Hoyas in it, and they just seem to love it. Hoyas, I love putting Hoyas in hanging baskets. More pushbratas, more Hindu robes. I'm just in love. I had another orchid. I don't know where I put it. I was going to show you guys. It'll come up in another one. But yeah, is this not one of the coolest little orchids ever? And it is a dendrobium. Dendrobium, yeah. There we go. Oh, and while I'm on the subject and while I'm close, I'm just going to show you guys something real quick. This is why you do not cut the bloom spikes off of your Phalaenopsis orchids, because here's an old bloom spike, and it died up to right about there, and I cut it, and it decided it wanted to put out some new spikes right there. And then there is a variegated vanilla orchid, not picking up very much right now. That's finally growing. So if you guys see any plants, especially the orchids, I think I went over all the Hoyas and stuff. If you have any questions about the orchids that are hanging, drop a timestamp below and I will tell you what they are. Of course, I've got more hanging baskets, but I'm going to come up with a new system to hang these, because literally there's like no room in between like here and here. So, and that's a lanky ass begonia that has literally one leaf on it. I just need to cut it back. So guys, thanks for joining me, and I thank you for, Plantmas. You guys were phenomenal in Plantmas. Upload schedule. Yes, we'll have a new upload schedule. We're going to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And Sundays are going to tend to be some like gardening videos. And because that's almost gardening season. But for now, until it's gardening season, I'll probably just do some houseplant content and stuff like that for you guys on Sundays. So again, it'll be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Usually probably a morning, an afternoon, and an evening upload. Just depends on how I get my editing done. So that light is just fantastic for these plants. So thanks guys for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. If you haven't already subscribed and you've been thinking about it, how about you just go ahead and hit that button? Don't forget, the channel has memberships. Thanks guys for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.